Hello everybody and welcome back to more God of War Ragnarok. We're here back in Alfheim, the realm of the elves, to continue our story. Um, I don't actually quite remember what we're here. I think we're here to look for something. I mean, obviously we're here to look for something. I don't remember what it was though. It has escaped my memory. Apologies. My throat is a little bit clogged up. But we are back. Um, as always, it is Wednesday. So this will be the short stream of the week. We're going to go for about 2 hours, roughly. We do need to be today. I have been stressed by other folks that I'm relying on to go grocery shopping today. That it is imperative that I wrap up on time because they're driving me fucking insane. Because whenever I need something from them, they're late or unreliable, or I have to ask for weeks at a time to get the thing that I want or that I need doing. Anyway, oh my goodness, it's Beerfin. Hi, Beerfin. But we'll give everybody a minute to come in nonetheless. Wait for the first ad to pass, which is just about to start. How are you doing, Beerfin? I hope you're well. You're gonna get hit with the static ad here in a second, so apologies for that. But once the ad is done, we'll be good to go. All good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. There we go. There's the ad. I also got myself a little soda. No, everybody loves when I drink soda, but might as well. And then we're gonna take a wee peek. Oh god. I like how even Atreus pointed out that it's like you hate Svartalheim. Not Svartalheim, Alfheim. You hate Alfheim. Yeah, me too! It's not just Kratos that hates this fucking place. I hate it too. It could go away. Not a fan of it. Uh, 8,000. Jesus. You need a lot of experience to upgrade this stuff. And there we go. Now everybody's back again. Welcome back. It's interesting how we're like already at tier 3 with the axe. Welcome back, Beerfan. Like how we have half of all of the skills of the axe already, but we haven't even found a single heavy root attack yet. That's interesting. Cool. Well, how are things, Beerfen? How are you doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? Everything going good, I hope?
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Are you for real? How's the game? I never played it. So the game itself, the gameplay is nice. Like it feels like more of 2018. PlayStation OG, it is. No, I was just like more like looking over at my window because a fucking bee. I have my window on tilt, and a fucking bee managed to like literally just fly through the gap. Oh my god! Hold on. I have to like open the window and hope that the thing just like flies out. Come on, little bro. Out, out, out. There you go. My god. Sorry? Sorry? It's fucking... The moment it gets a little bit warmer, it's just insects everywhere, and because I've asked people to, you know, this window that I have in front of my room, it has a clip-in fly net, bug net, and I asked people, can I have that net? Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have that? For like 3 weeks. No, 4 weeks. It's the 4th week, actually. It's been a whole month. And they still could not be fucked to give me that fucking thing. But whenever they want something from me, it has to be done immediately and on the dot, because otherwise they'll bitch and moan. So for the rambling, but it is a constant annoyance of mine. So the game itself, it plays a lot more like the 2018 one. So far, I don't want to like, you know, be picky. But the writing is not as strong. The writing is not as strong as the 2018 one. I think.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah.
So far.
Much for things being better in Alfheim.
And what else? So on PC, it's having some issues. On PC, it's having some technical issues. I'm not sure if everybody is affected, but I have read a lot of reports about it. That after playing this game for a certain while, it oftentimes runs into like little freezes, like little game freezes. But then these freezes continue when you, you know, like close the game. Like the entire system will start to become like a little laggy. Like the system latency will be really high. And I found out that's because the game has on PC. The game has a known VRAM leak issue that Sony has yet to fix.
Yikes. Winter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Said yikes, I don't like that. Yeah, I mean... It's annoying, but I mean, the game runs fine.
Living desert.
It's just sort of like the problem that, imagine like, a game has like a memory leak, right?
The Song of the Sands.
Right? And where a lot of the times you just restart the game.
Victim of war.
You don't have, you just have to restart the game. Like when it has it, you have to restart the entire computer. Which is like something that I've never ever had the problem with, like ever. This is legitimately the first game where I have to restart the computer, otherwise everything is like laggy and sluggish. Like I've never heard of another game having that issue. But, oh, whatever.
Hold on. I hear something out there.
Something games were
big.
good, but I believe it's going down.
It's insane.
It's more like... I honestly have no idea. That is a dark elf, isn't it? No, the dark elves are getting... That'd be really funny if the dark elves are the one that are getting shafted now. Ooh.
smells like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of caves under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves get on best they can.
But yeah. No, like, I don't know. It's honestly, I have no idea what's going on at Sony. They're always making very questionable decisions. I mean, think about the fact that even though, while they took a couple of games off that list, there's still like what? It's like 72 countries or something that are just banned from making a PSN account, and then a lot of games require a PSN account to even like sign into a lot of the games. Like Helldivers, for example. If you want to play Helldivers and you're in one of those 72 countries on Earth, which by the way includes Japan, even though Sony's headquarters is in Japan, go figure. Makes sense, right? Well then you're kind of just fucked.
Perhaps we can reach that brazier from above.
Wait, what? Oh. Hi, Dino. How are you doing?
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
Eh. And there we go.
Bifrost eyes.
Now we have the special chest.
Aye, old friend. Just looting no near chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes loot.
Ah, very well.
Wow. That sounded a little judgmental there. My dad likes to loot. Yeah, damn right I fucking like to loot shit. So because too many people have expectations of games to be better than the next game. Oh, damn it, Noel. Ah, sushi. Doing good, and then I expect you to begin stream this soon. I mean, I always try to be a little bit earlier. Normally, this time was the regular time, and oftentimes we're later because Kalie has a really tough time getting in and out of bed. Ah, damn it.
By Sigma, the Hammer, and the Empire!
Yeah. Noel, thank you for the sub. 17 months, god damn. Sush. It is sush indeed. 17 months. I need to, like, make more, badges. Yeah, well, all of my, notification redeems really are, originally were for Vermintide 2. You know? Because before I went with the whole shark thing, it was all Vermintide 2 branded. It's because violence... The violence of the country doesn't accept it. I mean... But there's like mini games that are restricted to the PSN that are not even 18 rated. Like, you know... The whole PSN debacle involves way more games than it's just than just God of War and Helldivers, for example. And not like Japan is a stranger to censoring, you know. Yes. But yeah, it used to be Vermintide 2. Oh. This used to be where the water is. I remember that site. How are you doing, Noel? I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. How is?
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes. Not from a different cloth, that one.
Well, as much as they shifted a lot of their things to the United States, I think it does make sense, right? And I think there's some sort of there was some sort of decision back at Sony HQ to do this, to cause this, rather than a decision that was made in the American part of Sony. Because what is like America? America oftentimes they're very very capitalistic in nature. Like everything is a business in the United States. They want to make money. That's like the driving factor for companies in America, right? So restricting how many people can buy your game really seems to go directly against that attitude. Like why would you not want the whole world to buy your game? Like, why would you limit the amount of countries that can acquire it? Because that limits the customer pool that could potentially give you money, right? Noel's doing good, nothing fancy happening? Hey, that's what I keep saying. If nothing fancy happening, well, at least nothing bad's happening, right? Okay, somebody remind me that after we kill 3 more ravens, when we're at 12 ravens, including this one now. When we're at 12, we could open another chest in Niflheim. So somebody remind me of that when we get to that point.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone.
What the fuck?
A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the Nine Realms.
I see. Will change color when aligned with target?
Oh, I didn't know it could do that.
Oh, I see what you want me to do.
Oh, very clever.
What does that do? Also, rare material, can we like chop it up and take some with us?
Mayflies, 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 mayflies.
Aaron Meyer. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, and a bot. Somebody ban that bot, please. So many bots again lately on Twitch. God damn. It slowed down for a while, but now it's been really excessive. Oh, I didn't know they explode. Great. It was auto block? Yeah, I know. Now I have a bunch of like banned terms and phrases. So the bad terms and phrases, the fucking bot message hit like 3 of the bad phrases at once.
Mimir, do you understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.
5 out of 14. God damn. Yeah, no, I always try my best to, you know, keep bots separated from chat. I still want the ban though. Cause there's this whole like statistic. Really? Another light attack? Huh? Oh. Hmm. Why though?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Normally that attack, like marking enemies and flying between them, used to be a standard ability, and now it's a rooting attack. I was like, do you see this? Why do we have 3 light rooting attacks and we don't have a single heavy attack yet? Hey, it's ridiculous. Is what that is. Oh well. Now I just kind of wish that Twitch would crack down a little harder on the bots and stuff. Because this like stupid website, this like Stream Boo, I literally see that in every single bot. So, unless it's some sort of false flag operation that there's a bot network trying to like,
Freya's
you know,
brother. How was he involved?
shun that website for some reason.
Traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine
You know, I don't know why they're not
powers,
doing
he set
something
about
about the
cultivating
website,
a
but
tenuous
whatever.
peace among the elves.
Oh, hi, Reyes. Do you have mushrooms? Do I have mushrooms? Like right now? No. I don't.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
What's going on up there now? Yeah, I kind of figured out it's the light elves fucking up the dark elves. Or we know fighting the light elves. That'd be really funny. If it's like turn around now. How are you doing, Rez?
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
Yeah, so much to help me helping these assholes.
We're the ones who freed the light. Behind!
I don't think I care too much.
Why are you fighting us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
Sure gotta love the fact.
I hate Alphon.
I hate Elephant. Dude, same. Nope. Well, elves don't need those heads anyway, right? Fucking. Wait, what are you doing? Are you actually helping us here?
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside. There's truly no other way.
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
Alright, we'll just stand there and get stabbed in the ribs. See if I care then. What's wrong with self-defense, Tyr, huh? No, for a giant who used to be the god of war, he do be a little bit of a wimp now. Right. Is it just funny how we're like sort of back to this whole MO of they can interrupt my attacks no problem, but their attacks are like uninterruptible? Oh god. I really hope that's not become a trend. Though I do think that one of our abilities, like one of our stats, right, is actually like increases our. Oh god, which stat was that? Hold on, that's the wrong menu. It was. Where do I check that again? There we go. It's vitality. Increases max health and stagger resistance. So if I can help it, if I can, we're gonna like slap up that strength, slap up that defense to max, and we're gonna juice all of that stuff to like non plus ultra and vitality too. Get all of that stack resistance. Hi Eric. Rez is doing a nice chill like always. Got it. That's good. It's good. Noel, what have you been up to? Bean? When I moved back to Japan, I would focus more on games, fun, not have weird Western values in mind when making games. I don't know. Because you have to like remember it's not all sunshine and roses. Over there in Japan, like Japan is very odd. Japan is very slow to move on from tradition. So, like for example, the censorship in Japan is like really hard. Just look up, for example, the Resident Evil remake. Look up censorship between Resident Evil 2 remake in the US and Japan. Like for example, there's very little blood. Blood is censored extremely heavily in the Japan version, and also like dismemberment is like completely missing from the Japanese version of the Resident Evil 2 remake. So they are one of the very few countries where that's a thing. I know Australia was another one that goes like pretty hard on the censorship when it comes to drugs. Like literally, Fallout 3 originally back in the day was almost banned in Australia simply because what was later, known as Med-X in the game was originally called morphine, right? In Fallout 3. And that alone, just having that, like a syringe called morphine, was almost the reason why Fallout 3 was completely banned. Not just censored, completely banned from Australia. So that's why Bethesda renamed it from Med-X to from morphine to Med-X. That is how strict like they are on drugs. Yeah. Just playing someone's human with some friends? Nice. How is that game? I know we played it a little bit, and I couldn't really get into it too much. It's like too much of that you know, JRPG sort of style for my liking.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr's. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find. Best we move on for now, brother. Don't think we have the right tools for this one.
Hey. It's a survival game? What? Once human? No, JRPG stands for Japanese role-playing game, and it very much plays like a like one of those Asian style RPGs for sure. I'm not sure if Japanese specifically, because I believe it's actually Chinese company who made the game. But you know what I mean. It very much has that very typical sort of Asian RPG feeling to it. I wouldn't call it a survival game. It's definitely an RPG. That's stupid. I found 2 of these, and oh my god, that means we're gonna have to like go through all of these places again, right? Once we have all of the fucking tools, they're gonna make me backtrack. God damn it! Stupid backtracking.
It's so tall. We came in from the top last time. I didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves. But it looks like it's been sealed for some time.
How do we enter?
Grab that wheel and I'll show you.
Well, by turning the wheelies, what do you mean? I don't know. I couldn't really get into it too much. You know what? It's sort of like style-wise because it's like it's a little. It's definitely more unique, right? So it reminded me a bit of like Death Stranding from like the style. Depending when we get tired from this game, I might go play more Defiance. Ooh, you're also playing Defiance? How is that? How's Defiance going? Because I know I played the original Defiance back in the day.
I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
Yeah.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Really? It's all light elves?
Fine work, Atreus.
It's all light elves. God damn. Well, I hope they're not going to be as annoying to fight as the dark elves. Seems to have gotten rescued from death and is doing decent so far. Don't know if I've played much on it so far. Like, the one thing that I'd be really curious about is, because I know I played Defiance back in the day, and I did put a little bit of money into it, like for the inventory upgrades and stuff, you know, back in the day. I do wonder, like, do we get that back? Like, do I get the stuff back that I purchased back in the day, or do I just get fucked and say, fuck you nerd, buy it again? You don't get it back? Great! Clean slate for everyone? You know, it's all fine and good, but I paid money for it. You can't just take away, you know, the thing that I purchased and then sell it to me again.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
That is a bit scummy, though. I got a bit of a problem with that. It's a new studio taking over the game. So, like, how different is it? Does it feel different?
Solid light. Guess some things don't change.
Yes. The stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful.
It's the same game. Great. So they take over the code and everything.
Mayflies.
The Heartless Project. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh no, it immediately hit by ads. Shit. I'm sorry. Dab you,
What's
Twitch.
that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
Here be ads. Got it. Yeah, sorry. It always comes in really the most inopportune moments, isn't it? It really does. But what can you do about it? Okay, if also if anybody sees collectibles that we're running past, do let me know. Kalie, don't want to do backtracking. We're gonna steady for a moment, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight some stuff on the other side. And right now they just launched the base game to see where it goes, but they can add a new DLC if the community wants it enough and ask. I'm gonna check it out. Like, I want to take a peek at it, maybe on the weekend or something, because I am curious. But it is one of those games where it definitely takes, like, a lot of time to, like, play it and stuff. Welcome back. Yeah, it's just only American servers right now? Really? Not even Central Europe? Wow. That really is a small window launch. Goddamn. But no, I'd be willing to take a look at it. I had some fun with it with my friends back in the day.
The light.
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the Nine Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born.
Cool. I wonder if we see Fenrir again. With the Light of Souls being connected to this. Played it a ton back then, it was good. Yeah, like, honestly, the way that I remember it, granted, dude, it's been such a long time. Do you remember the show? Did you ever see the Defiance show that was tied to the game as well? No? Because I actually enjoyed the show, too. Like, I mean, it was so fucking like, it actually was really popular. Like, so much so that they had enough money to actually produce a goddamn show, right? Seen the whole show? Me too. I really hated that they ended it on a cliffhanger. Gotta talk to, like, my one German buddy that played it a ton. Defines the one game, an open world where the aliens are on Earth. I mean, yes, but that could possibly describe many games. Trying to remember. The best way that I could describe it is that it reminds me, gameplay-wise, a lot of, like, Warframe. But it wasn't as complicated as Warframe, and it had a lot more emphasis on guns. There wasn't really a whole lot of melee, as far as I remember. So it had a lot of more focus on guns, and it was not like it was simpler than Warframe, which is like why I found it easier to get into than Warframe. There's a handful of people who've been playing it again. Like, I was sad to see it go back in the day, and then, you know, there was the whole thing with, like, Defiance 2045 or whatever the fuck it was. Or 2540, or like, you know. They tried to do, like, a relaunch of it, or, like, a different launch of a different game, or whatever. But it wasn't really all that great. Like, it didn't really work out. Nobody talks about that buggy cash grab. I mean, it was like a really sad attempt at the studio, like, not to die. Like, that was their last, like, project before they, you know, died in. Let me see, where's this going with the axe? Oh, it wants me to... Okay.
Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
Wants me to do that. God, this game looks so pretty though. Like, as much as I think the writing is the weakest point of the game so far, oh my god, the environmental storytelling, the environmental design is so good! It's so good!
Speaking of light elves,
Awesome.
Try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
What the fuck just hit me? Oh, at least I dropped some loot. That's nice. Oh. Oh, level 3. Okay. I do like the health burst thing that we got. That's really nice. I definitely want to see if I could build that into a proper
They came
build.
across on light bridges, but now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Also, welcome back, everybody. I know everybody got thrown into ads there for a second. Apologies, you know, Twitch demanding it's 3 minutes. What can you do? It's literally copy paste the exact same bugs that the previous game had. And, oh yeah, no, like it was literally the minimum effort they had. They could do.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can architecture.
Yeah.
This way. Shrine awaits.
Damn. Because like the company was dying, you know, the game was going down. The series was the series was canceled. They were losing money. I don't even know what it was that pushed it over the edge. Because like the game was doing really well for a while, but I guess it was like, I know the stream of content sort of slowed down, and that's when people like stopped playing. I guess it really was the sort of when you have a game as a service, that the moment you don't have any more content for the game, or you don't rapidly produce more content for the game, people rapidly lose interest and move on. That's just the nature of things.
Kratos, where are you going?
He's just looking around. He does this sometimes.
Curious mind. Carry on.
I like how they're like giving you sass basically for going around exploring and looting. It's like, where the hell are you going? Oh, he likes to loot chests. Like, bro. Of course I like to loot chests. I like loot. They kind of died on no content. That's what I remember, because I was playing the game for like a couple of months straight. I had a good time because I was playing it with a lot of
Temple looks
friends.
So different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the and themselves by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great.
Great. Oh, he also said great. Nice. Yes, looting do be good. Looting gives us new stuff. New stuff
The shrine is this way, Kratos.
is good.
Yeah, he knows. We just like to be thorough.
Oh my god.
By all means.
How many times do you want to point out that I'm running off to loot shit?
These things smell
I
awful.
got it. I got it. I like loot chests. Me too.
Watch your left!
Me too, Dino. Me too.
Anything interesting this way?
Something weird to point out? It's just, I mean, it's a little bit of a oh, what's the word for it? Like it's a tease in a way. Come on. Oh my goodness. How do you want me to angle this? It's being a little picky right now. I have to like stand higher? Oh, you want me to angle it this way? Probably, right? No? Maybe? Haha! No, it's just like, because, you know, Tyr is running around with us, and it's like... explain to Tyr why we're constantly running off and not focusing on the mission at hand, like not focusing on the things that we're doing. It's because we like looting. You know, we like looting stuff. I swear, if this is another light rune, please give me the first heavy rune. Please, I beg of you.
Huh.
Oh
Glad we explored.
my god. What kind of runic attack is that? Just stab? Just stab. I mean, look at this. We got 4 light runes for the axe. We got 2 light runes for the blades. Where the fuck is the heavies? Scray! There ain't no heavy attacks. Anyway.
Shall we continue?
Yes, we continue.
So
Come
if
on.
these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the dark elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred. None more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
I mean, you win some, you lose some, right? Fan of everything! Isn't it like so typical though? Like, oopsie poopsie, we accidentally helped the bad people, but who's really good or bad?
Black people are known for their culture.
Not surprise. Esteem.
Gotta be a better angle on that
More
twilight.
light
zone.
elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Oh, please just tear them apart. Be like,
Oh there,
hey yo.
friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Tyr!
Throwing weapons will nullify. Okay, that was completely the wrong thing. Ow.
Lightor, incoming!
I'm just gonna throw my axe.
Aye, give him what more.
Yeah. Get axed. That one's level 1.
Behind you, father!
Don't shoot. Stab me in the back. Gives you strength. Very nice. And chumpity. Wow, their faces look like a lot more nasty. I mean, not nasty. What's the word like? They look monstrous instead of like, you know, the beautiful light grays that they had in the first game. Okay, so one thing I was just sort of noticed, I do like the fact that they have like ambient music and stuff. But I don't know, it doesn't. The music does not feel as impactful as it did in the first game. Or, well, I say first game. When I say first game in regard to Ragnarok, I mean the 2018 one.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so simple.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right.
No, that is very true. That is very true. Kratos did say exactly that, and Atreus was like, how do you know?
Let us continue.
That's really funny. So now, a whole game later, Kratos gets the right to say, I told you so. That's funny. I am hungry. I might also get a piece of bakeware today. I don't know, I kind of feel like
Sure
it.
made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye, none too eager to let the Dark Elves run the roost again.
What do we have? What do we have up here? Something we can't touch. Okay. We go down here. Because there's probably...
Hey, that looks interesting.
Me one chest. Okay, let's see.
I don't think that's the way up to the shrine.
We know.
There's a chest over here.
Oh, I see it now. Forgive my impatience.
Oh, tricky.
Wait, wasn't there 2 chains? I could have sworn there was 2 chains. Wait, so if I move this up now and then recall the axe. Aha!
Oh, clever use of your axe, Kratos.
Oh my. See, I turned off the companion hints because they were like being really obsessive, but like when you did figure out a puzzle, they were like, "Oh my god! Good job! Good job! You did so good! You figured out a simple menial puzzle! You did so well!" Like, I'm sorry. That does not actually make me feel better. That feels like you're insulting my intelligence. That makes me feel like I'm some sort of dog that managed to raise its paw on command. That's what that makes me feel like. Treating you as if you were a baby? Kinda. Which, once again, they're doing this sort of stuff, and then you have to keep in mind this is an 18-rated game. So why the fuck are they treating me like a toddler in an 18-rated game? You'd think that they would trust that I have more understanding than that, right?
Glad we explored.
Dragonsbane. Oh. Burst of Rage. I'm gonna play Stun to nearby enemies. Increases the amount of rage gained. Okay. I don't really think we need that right now. I think melee damage is still better. At least personally, that's gonna be more of an active help.
Oh no.
On your right!
It really is annoying
Wreck's gonna explode!
with these, like, you know, gameplay trends. That everything has to be like... No, I had this conversation with like a few other people, like Bass, for example. That having quality of life features that developed over time is not a bad thing. For sure. But like... There is a difference between quality of life features and just straight up treating you like a fucking idiot. There we go.
Let's continue our ascent, yes?
And also, like, having a map that shows you an objective, you know, that just basically shows you, hey, you go this way. I don't think it's a bad thing. But, you know, there's different degrees, because there's a way to do this, like, normally, without being obsessive, and then what in the fuck? Well, there goes a quarter of my health, immediately. Awesome. So there's a way to, like, give the player enough information so they know what they're doing. And then there is hand-holding, right? And it's a fine nuance, and a lot of people, like, in these particular games, they're, like, trying to make it so that you don't possibly run past something, right? Like, they're making it so that everything and everyone
Which is your favorite of Gavasia's
is, like,
poems,
trying to
Father?
help you out here.
Why would I choose a favorite?
So that you don't dare get stuck. I know we had that problem a couple of times that it took me like a minute to figure out how to do a specific puzzle in the 2018 one. But we got there in the end. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the whole, like, yellow paint disease thing that sort of developed, right? To highlight objectives, or like, not objectives, like, highlight areas that you can climb on and stuff.
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Right side! Farther!
Quickly double tap blue to interrupt an attack with a... Sorry, I didn't read that. Ow. Ow. Okay. Them just doing the same ranged attack. That was kind of bullshit. I also love how there's like absolutely no indicator when they're doing that attack. Did I press the wrong button again? Man, I sure love how that one guy beat down 3/4 of my health. That's awesome. No, I love that. Really happy about that. God damn it! Already don't like those enemies at all. Not one bit. Don't like those one bit. Huh, what did that do? That didn't do anything. Now, which is the way to go, and which is the option? Because there's two paths. Yeah, sushi. Oh, that's the optional path. Sushi. I kind of feel like eating sushi, but making it myself is probably... Do I have materials? Let me think. I got some nori leaves. Got rice vinegar, I got rice. And I think... I gotta check if I got tuna. Actually, if I have tuna in the freezer... Actually, that reminds me. I gotta add something to my shopping list. I need to buy tuna. Canned tuna, to be specific. Me like tuna. Tuna good. Oh, it's already on the shopping list. Man, I thought of everything. Huh. I thought of it even before I thought of it. Out of curiosity, what guns did you use when you were in service? So, me personally, well, the main battle rifle, which was the G36, and our sidearm, the H&K P8. It was the P7 or P8, I don't remember which one exactly. But, you know, I mean, the P8 and P7 and P8, they're very, very similar. Anyway. Was it the P7? I think it was the P7, not the P8. And then I did also do, while doing some cross-training with ground vehicles, I also did a little bit of shooting exercises with the MP7. Those were the 3 firearms that I have gotten hands-on experience with. The G36 the most, for sure. Because that is our main
Doesn't see us.
There's twilight stone on the ground.
battle rifle. Or what? No, what? No, we're still using the G36. How to get to chest? Need to get through light.
We can continue up this way.
Father, over here.
I'm trying to figure something out, boy. Like the G36's design, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. I like it. Especially when you're using it in the Stalker games. Sadly, the G36 in the new Stalker is not that good. It's actually like the, what, second, sort of like assault rifle that you find. Because the first one is the AK, and yeah, the second one immediately is this G36, which sucks because it used to be like a really high end end game weapon. What is it Stone's supposed to do? It's supposed to do something, pretty sure. No, I remember having a conversation with like somebody who was like a wannabe gun expert, like an armchair gun expert from the UK, out of all places. Who like was trying to tell me that the G36 is a bad rifle because he read about it, that it
Here they
melts.
Do what you must.
And it's like, bro, this whole like stigma that it melts actually. Okay, well, goes back to a media misconception that was spread when the G36 was first adopted. Wait, ads? Dino has ads? I thought you had a...
Figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well.
Didn't you have a sub? Really, Dino does not have a sub.
I wonder, if this statue were to fall over the chasm...
Odd. I could have sworn Dino had one. Oh well.
Yeah, look. The foundation's weak. Father could push this over no problem.
I can. I could. How do I get to this to this one chest below though? Let me investigate, Tate. And there we go, ad's over. Welcome back, everybody. What does that do? Cool. Can I get hit by my own axe? Does not look like it. Fucking infinite energy. Oh my god. That is funny. Wait, did we run past that chest yet? Because that was like a big... What the? Oh my god. It startled the fuck out of me. I don't know if you can hear that. And I think my cat is outside again. Welcome back, Dino. It sounds like she's sitting on the fucking balcony, yeah? That was so loud. Little shit. Okay. Hold on. Now I want to get to this chest, which takes this light bridge. Uh-huh. I knew it.
That's the wrong. No. Another chest.
He's getting the hang of it.
Oh my god, she's so loud. I don't know if that comes through the microphone or not.
Over the temple.
She's yelling so loud.
Anointed a new temple guardian. Sparkly offers a counterpart.
The Dark Elf King. He's in the light now, too.
There's that. I hear no screams from your mic. Okay. Well, I guess Kitty Cat is not coming through. Trust me, she's being incredibly loud. Hi Rain and hi Imp. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? There must be another... We need to... This is supposed to hit... This is supposed to hit that. How did I do that? What is the angle here? I have not yet found the angle. Oh. There it is.
Ah, I see. The timing must be precise.
Oh my god, Tyr, you were like annoying. Hello Imp, hello Rain. How are you guys doing? Look, we found chest. Please be having ruin for once. Please. A what now? Oh, it's an accessory for Atreus instead. What does that do? The first running arrow from a full quiver deals increased damage. Sure. Wait, how do we upgrade this? Do we not upgrade this with XP? We do not upgrade this with XP. Okay, got it. Doing okay, just made breakfast. Very nice. I'm actually feeling a little hungry myself, but considering this is the short stream today. You know, considering it's the short stream of the week, I thought might as well just, well, it didn't really have the time because I wanted to start on time. I know I'm on breakfast sandwich. Damn, everybody has breakfast. Except me. Me no have breakfast. Me wanted to start on time. Also nose itchy. Hold on 1 second. Ugh, God. If I could just, like, plug my nose up so I don't have to deal with the constant leaking shit no more. Why did you have to tap, circle? Look at that.
Oh, the crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon
Egg
he'll
and
be
bacon
laying waste
sandwich?
both
That
of
sounds really good,
Shall
actually.
we continue?
There better not be any mayonnaise on that, though. I don't know why.
Well,
I
at
found
least we're getting closer.
that people have, like, an excessive need to, like, put...
Feels even taller on the inside.
to put damn, mayonnaise on everything. It's like, please. Please. It's good as it is. Don't need to ruin it. Man, now I want eggs. Every time somebody, well, not every time. What do we do with the Shattered Ruins? We have a bunch of those. Now, every time we talk about, like, eggs, except when Dino says egg in chat. I know, you like saying egg. But, no, like, boiled eggs. Oh, soft boiled eggs are so good! Like, when the, like, egg yellow, the egg yolk is still runny, that's, oh my god. Why, do you have to guys make me hungry? It's a required taste here, stop turning people into egg. I hate mayo with a passion. Just the smell makes me gag. It's not that it makes me, like, physically recoil, it's just, I don't like, cause what is mayo? It's literally just egg and oil and vinegar. I hate vinegar, and the rest is just oily egg. Right? The rest is just oily egg. Why the fuck do you want oily egg? And also, like, mayonnaise is so calorie dense, it's not even funny. Like, a spoonful of mayonnaise is like, God, like a single spoonful is like, what, it's like 180 calories? It's like so insanely calorie dense that it's like some of the most unhealthiest shit that you could put in your body. God.
Why must they insist on these frustrating trials?
You would know better than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited the Nords, nor do I wish to try.
Norns. These, like, horns look so small now. Why do they look so small? They used to be way bigger in Kratos' hands. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? If only egg could fix all of the issues, right? Hey, at the very least, here in Europe, egg prices have stayed stable.
Yeah, here we go.
Jump up!
You see this shit? No! No, stop it! I really hate these. With their double, triple whammy attacks. Well, at least I can block the ranged bullshit. Fuck you.
Another light out! To the left!
I like that the shield breaking is at the very least like a default attack now, that it's not something we have to unlock first. Ow.
This is the last.
Hold on. I will just throw shit. If you shoot shit at me, I will throw shit at you. How about that, huh? Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna like that. Ah, damn. Yeah, the egg prices have been staying stable, luckily. That'd be really annoying if they were fluctuating here too, but at least I've heard from other people that they're slowly going back down in the United States. I'd be really annoyed if I couldn't eat egg. I do like eating egg every once in a while.
That's a fair few birds you've hunted. I wonder if it might be worth visiting the Raven Tree.
Oh, we're at 12. We can open another crate. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. Okay, what is all of this nonsense? This definitely does something, and I have no idea what. Oh, that's funny. That is really funny. I don't know why. I find this very amusing. Where you just find the one where you can like permanently just toss it back and forth. Has a good rhythm to it too. Oh my god. Stop it with the hiccups, dude. Song. What's if it's a song reference? I don't feel. I mean, who knows? Who knows for real? But I don't believe so. Just from like my personal intuition, I don't think so. Maybe it's just a thing that if you toss it right off the bat, you could have like a support in combat of just the axe being tossed around, you know?
Another light door.
There's some Twilight Stone on that statue shield, but that angle isn't gonna work. Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned,
Kill 'em all.
a lasting peace may have formed. But now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
but he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk our own path, regardless of where it's going.
Damn right. You know, something, destiny, fate, whatever, make who's it's. I like, it's probably not a topic that's good to talk about right now with the limited time, but there is an interesting sort of like parallel between theory and quantum between like fate, the like concept of fate and quantum mechanics. That is totally worth talking about, but like I said, maybe not right now.
Father.
Okay, question mark. Don't worry, don't worry. Dino over here being like, nerd! Nerd! I'm sorry, I find things like these interesting. I like nerds. I mean, Frost's a nerd, for sure. My good lord. Get out of here.
Aha! The shield moved.
Oh, can I? Aha! There we go, and now we should be able to just toss this thing over, huh?
That looks right.
God, what a solid statue that just doesn't crumple apart after 3 tosses. Light crystal. Light crystal, light crystal, light crystal.
Here, the last time we were here, we killed the Dark Elf King.
That's unfortunate. I'd wondered what became of Svartalfr.
We had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
That's right! The big elite elf that was a pain in the ass to fight. We did kill him. Wait, that was the king? I genuinely do not remember. I think I was just like so tired of being in this fucking place. That was just like, okay, I don't give a shit who the fuck you are.
We're almost there.
No, I remember. I remember Atreus saying that he said we helped the wrong side. No, I remember because that was like the first time, you know, when he was like hearing voices and being able to read other languages and understand like other languages and stuff. That was like the first time that had popped up, yeah. No, I remember that. Me member. Oh, that looks pretty though. Doesn't that look pretty?
You still hear something wounded out there, Atreus.
I think so.
1 second.
It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
I feel like one of my fans might be dying in the PC. Every once in a while it just makes just a weird sound. Oh well. It's quite pretty in the galaxy looking backdrop too. Yeah? You know, leave it up to the realm of the elves. You know, no wonder the elves are always fucking depressed when they come into, like, you know, the human world or the mortal world or something. You know, they come over there, they look at this, and, you know, they're used to, like, always looking at, like, beautiful surroundings, like, beautiful night skies, beautiful, like, wide open landscapes and whatever. And then they come into the human world and it's just, like, all filthy and dark and damp and shitty. No wonder they're always depressed, and they're always like so judgmental when they're in contact with humans. Ah, it's really bright.
The central chamber will bring us to the top, once we find our way past yet another light door.
I mean, then again, it's also like a bit snobby, isn't it? Light door, light door, light door. Wait. Oh no, it does have a crystal.
Yeah. It's facing the wrong way.
Well, then we need to turn it around.
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up. The angle should work, Kratos.
Well done.
At your service.
Huh. I thought he was like about to give us a fucking hint again. is this good for?
Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
Hold on, there's shit over there! Tier? But how do we get to the shit? Oh, that's how.
Your father is indeed thorough.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Limitless. Limitless what? Power? Growth? Ambition? A bit vague, innit?
I don't know, limitless disappointment? Limitless suffering? Limitless taxes. That's like worse than anything combined. Imagine the horror. Have we been up there? Is this the pass where we were climbed over? Maybe, yeah. Not the taxes, I know. I know. Like I said, in the, I think it was the first stream, right? Like in our hub area. I personally really love the hub area because, like, it's the one place where if Odin can find you, then I'm pretty certain, I'm like 83% certain the IRS is not going to be able to find you there either. I don't know. They are like fucking bloodhounds when you like own the Odin, supposedly Odin a single fucking send. Oh my god, are they gonna hunt your ass down? They're gonna hunt you down till the end of the fucking earth. So leaving the earth is like the only place to avoid the IRS. Oh man.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time, but I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he
You
said
went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
Which is really funny, because that's like one of the few moments when Atreus turns into like an absolute fucking unit, into an absolute badass, and he's just like, oh yeah, I kill like 26 dark elves on my own. Apparently also with the use of Kratos' axe, which like, how did he even wield that thing? I have no fucking clue. He was like, you know, because that was like younger Atreus. And he's just like, yeah, I killed everything. I destroyed everything while you were gone for like... How long was Atreus possibly gone? To kill that many, it probably was... I don't think it was days, but it was probably hours.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Oh, now Kratos hears it. Is Mimir talking? His beard is so bushy.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Aww.
Keep moving.
At least the ad didn't interrupt the cutscene this time.
We're almost there.
At the very least, it
They
really
changed some
does
stuff.
feel like...
Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the dark elf king... I thought all the dark elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
I almost feel like perhaps the teams were split, because so far I think the moments with Kratos are a lot more refined than a lot of the dialogue with Atreus. So I have no idea what happened there. If maybe Christopher Judge gave like input on his character, or there was a different team that wrote the storyline for Atreus. But I definitely do feel that the moments with Kratos are like a lot better executed than the ones with Atreus so far. Because like sometimes Atreus can be incredibly insufferable in this game, while like most of the moments with Kratos are really good. Where I'm like, yes, that like I want more of that. That is good. That is amazing, right? Which is so sad. Because you have the potential to absolutely knock one out of the park again, like you did with the 2018 one. Okay. Trey seems to be more affected by the mediocre dialogue, like "We are the good guys." That was a really shitty line, to be honest. That was a really bad line. We're the good guys. Right. You have no more convincing arguments than "We're the good guys." Hi, Drex. Yeah, I know. I saw the ads pop up, so we're gonna like chill here. In front of the gate for a moment. Can you hear me, Drex? Do you have a sub, or are you also in ads? Oh God. Is it warm in Germany? Well, my room, where it's located at, it's usually a bit more chilly, so I don't quite know what the outside temperature is, but I can check that really quick on my weather app. While we're waiting in the ads anyway. Wetter, it is... Local ambient temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. Which is comfortable, I would say. It's a good temperature. Mine faces the sun when it's set, so my room is baking currently. Damn. Yeah, no, this area of the house is nice. I mean, it's facing towards the hillside, so it's cool, but it's also like dark. It's the problem. Like, there's not that much natural sunlight that comes in here, which sucks a little bit, but is what it is. No, can hear you. Welcome back, Dino. No, I agreed with you. I said the whole like dialogue style of we're the good guys is pretty bad. There's not a whole lot of nuance to it. It's nice mix. I like weather like this. I like when it's temperate for sure. I like when it rains every once in a while and is like comfortable. I fucking hate it when it does the thing in the summer when it's like 30 plus degrees. Sometimes even like 40, 45, or even sometimes even more. Like we had times when in the sun it was like peaking at, because normally all thermometers go up to like 50 degrees Celsius, right? Like the regular thermometers you put outside. And we had peak times when in the sun that would actually max out those thermometers at 50 degrees. And when it's like so insanely like peak summer temperature, every once in a while it'll do the thing where it'll rain for like 5 minutes. Like you will eventually, after like 2 weeks of baking heat, you will have rain clouds coming in, and then they piss down for like 5 minutes, and it does literally nothing to bring down the temperature, but just drive up the humidity, and then everything, and then you're like, 40 degrees or something, at while being at like 95, almost 100%, or sometimes even 100% humidity, like fucking ambient humidity, and that fucking sucks. It's like you're in a goddamn steam oven. It's awful. Oh, okay. Funny. Superwoman dry, but boom thunderstorm and humidity up the wazoo. Yes, exactly. Perpetual energy X. No, it bounces off these things, and then sometimes you can just bounce it between like two surfaces. Man, it's funny though. I like it when to bounce. I like it when to do the bounce. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they don't have any energy problems in this universe. But then again, it's all driven by magic. Oh my god. I know that was a mistake the moment I said it. That I said I like a bounce. Immediately set the chat off. God damn it. No. No horny. You guys chillax your butts and your titums. The axe obviously. Oh yes, yes. Of course. I hear a dwarven smith going big bonk. Oh, chest. What's up, Amp? I wonder if we throw Amp, if Amp will bounce around like the axe. Does Amp also return to your hand once you throw him like the axe? That'd be funny. Amp is a bouncy ball. And the noise, what noise would he make? Probably like the squeaky noise. Is what I would assume. Hi, Sindri. Wait, it's fucking Sindri again. Why is it always starting with Sindri?
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us.
I see.
Hey, Sindri, wasn't your forge on the other side of the shrine last time?
My, someone's got an eye for detail. Perhaps the Light Elves felt it looked better on this side. They do have a thing for aesthetics. Honestly, I'm as puzzled as you are. But it's best not to look a gift forge in the 2-year. Very messy. Anyway, good luck!
In the 2-year, huh? Sure, whatever you say, buddy pal. Ah.
I'll take him.
I should have loved it when folks on outside are like having conversation, and the conversation is so loud that I can listen to it from up here. Because apparently, room noise levels are overrated.
What will it be?
Wait, it starts at level 3? It starts at level 3. Okay. Let's see, so we get 20 more runic, but we have less strength and same amount of defense and less vitality. Don't really like that. Frost Awaken and Flame Whiplash have moderate luck chance to grant. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? I mean, if there's probably like good runic builds that do a lot, but runic damage. See, this is better. Runic damage increase. Increase damage against status inflicted enemies. Well, that means we have to status inflict them first. Yeah, it all gives runic. Or like minus defense, minus luck, minus vitality, minus strength. Like, vitality gives us stagger resistance. I need all of the stagger resistance I could get. One thing I did like when I go to restaurants is that for some reason people talk at 140 decibels and it ends up sounding like a nightclub because everyone's talking that loud and you can't focus on your meal and drink. Like, why do people talk so loud in restaurants? Because people don't know how to fucking behave in public. That's what I find time and time again, that people never know how to properly behave in public. It's always the same story. It's always the same fucking song and dance. That people just behave like absolute renegades in public. Like, God, I don't remember who it was. Probably mom's boyfriend or somebody similar. They're like, "Oh, you don't leave the house that often." I'm like, "Well, what do I want outside? What do I want outside?" I go grocery shopping, and I go to my appointments when I like have any sort of like doctor's appointments or whatever. And then what else? What else am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Right? Like, restaurants are expensive. I'm much more cheaper off when I cook my own stuff. Because why should I go out in a restaurant? Locally I don't have any like any of my German friends, because the German friends that I have, which are admittedly very few and far between, they're like dotted all across the country. Usually separated by dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of kilometers. Oh, hydrate, got it. Now it's doing the thing again where the shit takes, so, oh my god, stupid God of War with their stupid VRAM bullshit. Sometimes it's nice to treat yourself to food out. Yeah, that's when I take, that's when I get takeout. You know, I just order food and pick it up. at most, because we have no delivery servers. I only heard bitch for some reason. No, it's okay. So I talked about it a little bit at the start of the game. It's this game in particular. Um, we have this issue that on PC this game has a known VRAM leak, which makes things get stuck. Apparently, from what I could find in the VRAM cache, and that causes increased system latency. So every program, every sort of like thing, takes a couple of seconds as a delay. Like that's why it takes seconds between the scenes to switch. That's why it takes multiple seconds to open and close programs. Halo Infinite had a RAM leak issue. And you basically had to close and reboot it every hour or so. It's annoying, and they never fixed it. Yeah, the problem with that is normally when things have like a memory leak issue, it's fine enough when you just reboot the game, right? So this game runs fine for like hours on end. The moment it causes like shit to get stuck in the VRAM cache, the only way to clear the VRAM cache and like get rid of that system latency that this game causes when you play it is to reboot the computer. It is the most frustrating shit, trust me. Like I literally between streams now have to reboot the computer every single time after we play God of War. Because otherwise everything has like this like 5-second delay between like opening programs and whatnot. It is really obnoxious and frustrating, and it is an issue that they've been aware of since this game released on PC, and they have not addressed it. And this game has been on PC for like what, 5 or 6 months now. So like this game basically has been on PC for half a year. They got a patch coming? Probably not. Knowing Sony, they're just gonna ignore it. They're just gonna ignore it and be like, it's good enough. Why bother? Why bother? Why should you be fucked to do anything, right? Don't need to do anything. They're out of touch and they don't care. Exactly.
I think I see something.
The Giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Bright. But it also causes like the alerts to be incredibly delayed too. So that oftentimes you only hear the tail end of them.
Ah yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Roa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay, whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw you.
No, Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss.
So there's something.
It is time.
Wait. Don't pick that up. I'm pretty sure that thing is like
We
something
can't
that,
stop
that can
Ragnarok.
track you through.
But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
Nah. Sometimes you have to break a few eggs to bake a cake, right? So, like, okay, this scares me a little bit. Because that term Ironwood, again, like, I haven't spoiled myself. I rarely spoil myself. I'm pretty good at avoiding spoilers. The only thing when I was skimming through like reviews and I was doing some research about the game, this term has come up countless times. Like, I'm not shitting you. Every like third or fourth review talked about how Ironwood is the worst part of the game. Like, I kept hearing that term. People saying that Ironwood sucks, it takes too long, it's too slow, it's boring, it's badly written. Like, I kept hearing time and time again that Ironwood, that people would like would enjoy the game a lot more if Ironwood was not in the game. Like, if that part was like cut from the game. And that worries me a lot. Because now that I've seen this term again, I'm pretty sure that we're probably pretty close to whatever Ironwood is. This paradise of giants, this mythical paradise of giants. I kept reading and hearing that Ironwood is like that everybody hates Ironwood. So that's great. I'm really excited for that. Anyway, we are at time. And I do have to, like I said earlier today, I do have to wrap up on time today, so people are not fucking climbing on my ass again. But that is all right for the time being. It's only today that we're particularly in a rush to do things, to get things done. Oh, we got Elias! Because nobody else was live right now but Boar, but we already raided Boar last week. So we're gonna raid Elias. You know, gonna have to keep this everything a little bit more quickly. We will be back later today. Have a good one, Mama. I will try my best. It was good to see you. Absolutely. It was good to see all of you beans too hanging out with me. Let's go ahead and get that all set up, and then as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, if you like hanging out, if you like chatting, watching me play games, maybe consider leaving a follow if you haven't already. I also have a Discord that you can join, and if you pick the streaming role, you will get a live notification whenever I go live, so that you'll never miss me again. All of that being said, let's go ahead and set that raid for Elias. As always... Oh... Fuck. Elias just went offline. God damn it, Kettle boy! You sucky wuckums! He literally just went offline. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I guess we're raiding Boar instead then. Um, we will be back later today, of course, after I'm done with groceries, and we're going to be playing Elden Ring Seamless Co-op today because Lani's schedule changed again. But we have managed to find an alternative date today because it works for both. Today works for both Lani and Brad, so we're going to be playing Elden Ring today instead of on Friday, and then we'll play something else on Friday. Maybe we'll actually do some Schedule 1 on Friday, because I would like to play a little bit more of that too. And with all of that, let's go ahead. Gonna ask for recommended streamer. No, it's alright. It's alright. No, we gotta be a little bit more expedient today because otherwise people are gonna climb on my ass. But it's all good. Let's start that raid for the Boar Boy. And then, as always, thank you once again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope that I can catch all of you guys back in the next one. And until then, bye-bye!